Hi, I'm Susie.
And I'm Randall.
And this is Before The Hangover.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Before The Hangover, where me and Susie talk about our crazy lives while enjoying a drink, which Susie makes every time. Susie, what are we drinking today?
Today we're drinking my favorite, whiskey sours.
Yes, of course.
Everyone knows it.
Yeah, everybody knows
Everybody
that
knows.
you love whiskey sours. If they know you, they know that you love whiskey sour.
It's true.
How do you make a whiskey sour?
Okay, well, this is how I make it. I improvise. So today I did equal parts whiskey and lemon, which was a little bit too sour for you. You couldn't really.
Oh my god! Yeah, it was like one of those sours that like burnt the back of my jawbone.
And I'm over here like, this is perfect.
Yeah, I told you, it tasted like the bottom of a Sour Patch Kids bag, which isn't a bad thing. Kids love that.
You're calling me a
Kids
kid? Wow. Okay.
No,
okay.
you just got
there you go.
You got a sour tooth.
And then
people have a sweet tooth. People have a sour tooth.
I'm just a little sour.
Yeah.
Why is it spicy?
Why is it so? Well, but I that's just my preference. I don't like sour. I like sour things, but not like too sour.
Not too sour. Yeah, so I did equal parts whiskey, lemon, a little bit of simple syrup, and of course a cherry. Here's the thing. I don't put egg whites in my whiskey sours because it terrifies me. You know, that's like a thing. I'm going to get hate for this. Yeah, I know.
You don't put egg whites in because eggs terrify you?
Not eggs, uncooked eggs. It's like just the idea of it. I don't care if it tastes better. I don't care.
You don't want it.
Just the thought. I'll drink it and I'll puke.
Do egg whites really make it taste better?
That's what people say. It makes it creamier. I've never tried it.
I have no idea. I don't make a lot of things. I'm not somebody who likes to make things. You like to make things.
I make things.
You like to make a lot of things.
I do.
You like to cook. You like to make drinks. And that's it.
That's it. That's all I make. And TikToks.
And you like TikToks.
Yeah.
I'm like obsessed with Rocky growing up. So you probably know where this is going. I legit in high school, I would crack eggs into a cup and just drink them.
No.
Yeah. And my dad used to watch me do it, which is a little bit creepy. and he'd be like, "That'll boy."
It's like, down those eggs.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Yeah, that's my son there."
Was the yolk like intact, or did you like shake it up
in
a shake?
No, it was.
Did you
and like
feel
you could
it?
feel it. Yeah, you could feel it like
put-
each egg yolk go down.
That's so gross.
And I never got salmonella once, so.
All right. Well, I know technically like.
So it's a myth. Salmonella, fake news.
Fake news. Cancel it.
Nobody has ever gotten salmonella. It's fake.
It's fake. Whoever says they have their line.
Yeah, so you can put egg whites in. You can put whole yolks in. I wouldn't know the difference.
Maybe you would.
I wouldn't. Maybe someone else would.
Maybe someone else would, yeah. Well, I'm just going to stick to egg white-less whiskey sours.
All right, so let's do this.
We're going to cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers
to Before the Hangover, episode 1.
Let's go. Perfect sourness.
So, now, you like to cook.
Yes.
I say I like to cook to, like, impress people.
Oh, my gosh.
Secret, I don't like to cook.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because people are picky.
That's why you say, if you don't like what I cook, don't eat it, you know?
And here's the thing. I actually respect a picky eater. I would rather have a picky eater who's like, yeah, I don't like this, than to have somebody who I can tell doesn't like it and is like,
like someone who throws up after.
Well, yeah. I the first time Susie ever cooked for me, I threw it up.
Which is great. That made me feel really, really good.
Yeah, I tried to hold it in though.
Yeah, you did. And that's the thing. I would have rather you like tell me, hey, I'm really hungover right now. I don't want to eat any food. Then like look at me, go pale, and run to the bathroom.
I was really hungover one day, and I went over to Susie's, and I didn't want her to know that I was that I drank all the time.
This is like when our friendship was first started.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm going to cook you some mac and cheese. And she made like this gourmet like array of mac and cheese. Like this I don't even know.
Mac and cheese
like,
with broccoli and breadcrumbs. Take
yeah,
notes.
yeah. She put it like in the oven. And I was like, why are you doing this? And then it got in front of me. And as soon as I got a whiff of it, it was like all of the regrets from the night before just came forward. And I was like, what? And I was like, I gotta go. And yeah,
I was like, what was it? Was it the garlic? And did you tell me that day? Yeah, you did. You did. You
I
came
think I
back.
did. Yeah, I came back and I was like,
He's like, I'm hungover, and I was like, we're about to be best friends.
And that was after the hangover, and now this is before the hangover.
No, this is before.
So we're not there yet.
Not there yet.
But we'll get there.
Yeah, just don't eat mac and cheese tomorrow.
Do you have any like good drinking stories?
Do I have any good drinking stories?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good one. Not really. Like,
do you have like a most recent drinking story?
I mean, do you tell one and maybe it'll like spark some.
I do.
I feel like you have a lot.
So I've always had this dream. This is the stupidest dream of all time.
Oh my god.
I've always wanted to be a regular at a bar.
Okay.
That has always been my dream.
Yeah.
I think I've achieved it at one bar where they know my drink and I come in and they're like, Randall, and like I love it.
What?
I freaking love it.
That's actually so cool.
It's pretty cool. It's like a coffee shop but for adults. And
I was like, adults also drink coffee. Continue.
Or for sad people. It's a coffee shop for
sad people.
It's a coffee shop for lazy people who can't get anything done.
Yeah. Relatable.
And divorced people.
I said relatable.
And I go to this bar and they make me my drinks and stuff. Mm-hmm. I went to it the other night after I had done like a gig or something. And the girl there is making me drinks and she's talking to me and all this stuff.
Yeah.
She's wearing a shirt that says "Do Better." That's what her shirt says.
Okay.
As she's making me my drink, this like dude who's wearing a trucker hat, who's got a bunch of friends, he's wearing a sleeveless shirt.
Oh.
You can obviously tell who he voted for. And
sounds like a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he was hashtag winning. And he comes over and he's like standing there without a mask on. And he's like standing in a zone that like you're not supposed to stand in.
Yeah.
And so she's like, "Hi, I forget, I'm going to say his name is Isaac. I don't know what his name is.
Okay.
But his name is Isaac for this. Actually, I think his name is Isaac.
No.
I don't think it is. It's not Isaac.
It's Isaac.
It's definitely Isaac. And she goes,
Sorry,
Isaac, I need you to sit down. And he goes, no.
Oh.
And she was like, I need you to sit down and put on a mask. And he goes, you haven't been talking to me all night. And he's like, you've been making drinks all night. And she goes, yeah, because that's my job. Meanwhile, I'm like sitting like, I'm maybe like 4 feet away from this.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, not even 6 feet. He's like right there. Like he's invading my space. He's invading her space.
Oh
no mask.
My gosh.
Like total jerk.
Yeah.
Gonna close down this bar.
Right.
He is. And then he's like, yeah, well, like you've been ignoring me and you've been talking to this guy all night. And then I'm like, thanks for bringing me into this. I don't want to be a part of this. Yeah. And so I'm like trying to look away. And he's like, you haven't talked to me since that night. He's like, you haven't talked to me. And she goes, I'm not having this conversation with you until you sit back down. And he goes, I'm not leaving until you talk to me about it. And so I'm sitting there like, it's really dramatic.
This is
and he's
so
got
dramatic.
3 friends that are over there too. And it's like getting heated. And so she walks over to me and he's like, just talk to me about that night. I just need to know what you thought about that night. And she goes, hold on 1 second. And so she comes over and she gives me a drink and she like gives me a look. Like she's like, you know.
So you just start making out.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to die tonight. And so,
I also want to get shot.
Yeah. I was like, watch this, buddy. And I went in for it.
Yeah. With him.
No, all I did was I said, hey, do better.
Oh, nice.
And she laughs and she goes, F you, Randall, which is a greeting in the bar community.
Yeah.
He goes, what did you just say? And he gets like right here. And I go, nothing, dude. And he goes, no, you just said something. And I go, yeah, I was just reading her shirt because it said do better. And he was like, what? You didn't do that? And I was like, yeah, I just read her shirt. I was like, can you read her shirt? And like, he was like, yeah, I can read.
I was just
like he was so, and then I was like,
my
why did I do this? Like, I didn't want to get involved at all, but like my smart brain was like,
do better. I just see you. It's like,
and I said it loud enough for him to hear it.
Oh, yeah, he screamed it.
Oh, man. And he goes and sits
Take us
down.
outside.
For the whole night, he just stared at me. No, I say whole night. I wasn't there for that long.
I was like, are you doing okay?
But he just stares at me, and I asked the bartender, I was like, do I need to be, like, scared for my safety? I was like, do you think I can leave without her?
Yeah.
And she goes, I don't know.
No.
Yeah, she goes, usually he's not allowed in here. She goes, he's come in, we hooked up like 5 years ago.
What?
And she's like, he's not allowed to be in here. And then she's like, and usually like a bouncer will kick him out, but there's no bouncer tonight because it was like a Tuesday. Because I go to the bars on Tuesday.
Nice.
And then I was like, okay, cool. And then I just left. I left and I got away. So.
Yeah, well, okay, I have nothing to match that. So let's just go on to the next topic.
No good drinking stories?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, if anything's crazy has happened out, but I feel like everything crazy that has happened, I might not remember. You know?
Oh, that's healthy.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I feel like I've had pretty good experiences. I don't, like, drink that much when I go out, and when I do, it's always really chill. So.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're going, but maybe
normal.
I should start going to those bars.
No,
So
don't
it's like some drama.
Don't, because then you'll be the
Dang.
victim of those instances.
Yeah, it'd be a little scary.
Just like me.
This one guy though, once I was with my ex at a bar, and we were just like hanging out, and this guy came up behind me and he like hit my ass.
Oh God.
But it was like totally on purpose, and it was like so awkward. And then I like told my boyfriend at the time, and then it was just like a very awkward situation because he's like, where is he, and I was like, please don't start a fight right now. And we were with like a huge group of friends, and they were like all trying to like go find this guy, and I think it was on my 21st birthday too.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it was like my first time out, and I was like, oh, this
like,
is what people
I
need.
can get used to this.
Yeah, I'm like, this sounds great.
This is the
Let's
life.
do this again.
Do you think your boyfriend would actually fight him at the time?
No.
He would have been like,
He'd be like,
hey, nice job, dude.
Yeah.
Just high fives him.
Nice going there.
Nice job.
Nice job. No, he definitely wouldn't have. He's too nice. He's not the kind of person to start a fight. He's more of like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. That was just weird. You know, he like cares more about me, but he's not gonna go like fight someone. Cause,
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you? Would you fight someone?
I don't know. I don't think I would.
Really?
I'm
Like
actually scared to fight people because I've been
beat up
a lot.
You're like
randomly. I've been assaulted like 4 or 5 times, mugged, you know, and so
just casually mugged.
Yeah,
everyone just has been casually mugged.
That's for a different podcast.
Okay.
But I've been mugged 3 times in my life, and which isn't normal.
It's not.
But also, I feel like if I got in a fight with someone, like I feel like I would let all that out. Like all of that.
You become like Hulk. Is that what you mean?
I feel like I'm more scared of like what I would do. I'm definitely the type of person. I go to therapy, and my therapist told me that he goes, there's like fight or flight, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, you're like a rabbit.
What?
Well, you freeze.
Oh, okay.
So there's fight or flight, but then there's freeze.
Right.
And that's why I think I get mugged so many times, because like bad situations I don't run.
And then it's just
I'm
like
I'll
easy.
wait it out, and then I.
You just get like laying there, and you're like, oh crap!
Yeah, and then I'm like, why
how did this happen again? Gosh, dang it!
But I'm scared of if I know that it's coming now, because I think 3 times I figured it out, that I might like release some kind of anger that I've been pushing down, like
right?
some kind of
like you don't even know of your like capabilities, basically.
Yeah, I might be a superhero.
Oh, I was just gonna be like, you might murder someone.
No, yeah.
You're like,
exactly.
I might start flying, bitch.
No, I don't think I'd start flying, but
just kidding.
I might.
No, I know what you mean. Just like this like crazy strength. Well, actually, probably because you hear stories of like people in intense situations, fight or flight mode, they basically black out. Like when you hear stories of like self-defense, but they stabbed them like 30 times, they don't even know what they were doing.
Yeah.
They blacked out, like, you know?
Yeah.
That might happen to you. It might like trigger some type of like...
Maybe I don't need alcohol. Maybe I just need to get in fights.
Yeah.
Because either way I'm blacking out. Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to be on podcast to black out.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't think you're blacking out right now though.
No, I don't think so. You
never know when you're in it.
We did like a little trial podcast, and I told Randall, I was like, I don't remember anything that we just talked about. I completely blacked out. So then he sat there and he was giving me grounding tips.
Yeah, she like froze.
I was like,
She rabbited. She rabbited.
I rabbited.
You rabbited.
I
Can we call it
rabbited.
rabbited now?
Yeah.
I rabbited. Or
I
I bunnied.
rabbited.
I bunnied.
I bunnied.
I think I like I bunnied.
I like bunnied too, because it's like,
It's more shameful.
Yeah. Because it's just like a little tiny bunny.
Yeah, I was in an intense situation and
just
I
bunnied.
Shoot, I bunnied.
I'm going to do that. Next time you like go on a date or something, you just awkward.
Dude, that's the
silence.
other thing about me. Earlier we were talking about on your TikTok live. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, follow Susie on TikTok.
Most of you guys are probably here because of my TikTok, so thank you.
What's your username? Your username.
Oh, my username, Susi Vidal.
That's a good username.
Yeah, thank you. It's my name.
Yeah, mine is Fresh Cut Randall.
even better.
That's not a name.
It's not a name. I don't think anyone really knows why it's Fresh Cut Randall. Do you even have a reason?
Yeah, no.
You're like, there's definitely
actually,
a reason.
it's kind of sad. It was when I was in high school, I got a haircut. I buzzed my head, like buzz cut my head in high school.
That was after you got mugged.
And people, no, it was before. There was trauma before, and people used to say, "Oh, look at that fresh cut Randall," like to make fun of me, and then I just embraced it.
Heck yeah.
So that's what we're Fresh Cut Randall. So when people go like, Fresh Cut Randall is a stupid name, I go, yeah, it is. Stupid bullies.
Stupid bullies. Joke's on you. I have a podcast now.
So if you think that you're dissing me on my name, you're actually dissing the bullies who gave me that name. So
boom.
It's a win-win for me.
It's a win-win.
I showed them.
Except every time you see your name, do you get flashbacks to when you were like 15?
Yeah,
You're like, oh, it's my fault. Who let me do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fresh Cut Randall. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why it's Fresh Cut Randall.
Okay. I never knew that.
Kind of sad.
It is very sad, actually.
But also don't buzz your head, you know?
Yeah.
Unless you're in the military.
That's a tip. Okay, don't buzz your head, number one. Number two, if you're getting bullied for a name,
embrace it.
Embrace it. Make it your username for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Fresh Cut Randall.
Fresh Cut Randall.
Susie Vidal.
I was bullied for that.
Yeah. I'm sure you were.
By my parents. I'm just kidding.
No, wait. You gotta tell me. You told me that you had like some kind of dentist story.
Oh yeah, I was talking about this.
So this is
no, wait. This is embarrassing. This is actually embarrassing.
Good. Say it.
Well, okay. I'll just say it straight out. I had a root canal. Have you heard of this?
That's so embarrassing. What? Why is that embarrassing?
Because root canals are like intense cavities.
So,
and then
like everybody has a root canal.
No, have you had a root canal?
No, but I'm not everybody.
I'm different.
I'm different.
I'm healthy.
Yeah.
No, it's like I had this root canal and I was like, what the heck? And it was like the most traumatizing thing ever. My tooth hurt really bad. I brushed my teeth. I flossed my teeth. I was like, how did I get this? The whole time during I had to go to like an orthopedic surgeon to get the root canal done. You don't go to, your normal dentist can't do a root canal.
Right.
So I had to go to like.
Do you find that a little bit suspicious?
What? Yeah, it's like, are they
They're
even...
like, are you even a dentist?
Yeah, do you even know what you're doing?
You can't do the thing that dentists do?
Right. No, there's like a root. That's like how intense these are. It took like 3 hours. And I got this done. Okay, so I got this done. They don't know really why I got it because my teeth they're pretty great. But I used to like chew gum a lot and I would store it up in my cheek. So I think that like over time, as I stored gum up in my teeth, like just the sugar ate away because it was like the exact same spot for like years. I would just keep gum up there for like hours. I don't know why I did this. It was like a weird habit and I had to like stop chewing gum because of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, got my root canal done. A week later, COVID happened. He was like, you have this temporary filling. You need to get a crown or whatever, get it fixed within like 5 weeks. This was in March.
That's kind of cool. A crown?
Yeah, a crown.
Queens get crowns.
I'm basically a queen.
You're a queen. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a queen.
Yeah.
Queen bee. So, so then he was like, you need to get this fixed within 5 weeks. I was like, got it. Week later, COVID happened. My dentist canceled the crown appointment. He was like, we're closed. And I was like, okay. Just forgot about it. 5 months later, I got it fixed like a week ago. Because I just had this like temporary filling. And then they had to like shave down my tooth all the way down to like my gum.
What kind of razor did they use?
What kind of razor?
Yeah,
it was like a
shaved,
huge like
they shaved
saw.
It. So a Mach 7?
Yeah, it was a Mach 7.
Gillette Mach 7. Cool. Continue.
Cool. So they shaved my tooth. This was like a week ago. I didn't know they were going to do that. I thought they were just going to like put a little cap on it.
They didn't tell you?
No.
They're just like open wide.
They're like, oh yeah, come in. He's like,
Did
yeah.
they put you under?
No, they just numbed it. And then all of a sudden he goes, I need to go bake your tooth. And I'm laying there and I'm like, what do you mean? So the dentist leaves and I start like touching the spot with my tongue. And I'm like, I don't feel my tooth. So I take like a video of it and I'm like basically missing my tooth. There's like a centimeter of tooth there. They like shaved down the entire tooth. And he like comes back and he's like, here's your new tooth. And it's like this like little fake white tooth. And then he like puts...
Is it in you right now?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I have a fake tooth. It's back here. It's like one of my molars.
Oh, you can tell.
What? Yeah, you can tell and I can feel it.
You can't tell.
Yes, no, okay.
Nobody can. You don't even. Nobody sees a molar.
I know. But I was like, but that's kind of scary. Anyways, that's my true story. I was freaking out. Who gets root canals anymore? The whole time, the dentist assistant and the dentist, she was like helping him, and I'm laying there. She goes, "This is so sad. She's so young to have a root canal," and I was just laying there, and I was like, "I can hear you."
So you got a fake tooth. What's
I have a
next?
fake tooth.
What's next? Fake lips?
Yeah, maybe fake boobs.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah. I think that's how it starts. I think
Like,
it
yeah,
starts
with
with
the
a fake tooth.
I actually kind of like it because it's like perfectly
Yeah, you
white,
can get
perfectly
fake.
smooth. I'm like, pull out all my teeth and make them all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me dentures.
I would like fake. I mean, George Washington had fake teeth.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't know if that's true.
Oh. Well, I mean, back then.
People say that he had wooden teeth, but then I've also heard that that's a rumor.
Wooden tooth? Oh, come on. You do not believe that.
No, I don't. That's why I said I think it's fake.
Okay. Did you say a rumor?
Yeah, I think.
I think it's a rumor.
TMZ.
Someone started a rumor about
No, he was
George
on
Washington.
TMZ last week. They were like,
Oh, yeah.
"This just
Hey,
in."
did you hear?
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear?
Yeah, they were like, "This just in. George Washington had a wooden tooth."
People spreading rumors about George Washington. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't have any. I haven't been to the dentist in like 3 years.
Stop.
Okay.
Are All right, next topic. No. I see, and I was like that too because my parents had this mentality of like they do stuff for us. My parents are great, but also they're like it's your responsibility. If you want to go to the dentist 2 times a year, you make the appointment, you know?
Uh-huh.
But it's been like that since I was
And then
like
I go, no.
16. Yeah, no, same. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm 22. Make my dentist appointments.
Yeah.
But since I was like 16, they were like that. Or like 15. So it was like, I never went I didn't go to the dentist that often.
Yeah.
And now I got a root canal, so now I'm going to go more. So
you like it?
the dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I also had a cavity when I went to get my crown. They were like, you got a cavity. I was like, what? How?
I've never had a cavity. Now, I also haven't gone to the dentist that much, so maybe I do have one.
Even a cavity, or the dentist, once.
But I don't think I do have a cavity. I've never had a cavity.
The dentist is just like a hoax.
So, I think we should wrap it up here.
Yeah.
I think.
Let's wrap it up.
So one of the things that we want to start doing is getting questions from people so we can answer them at towards the end of an episode.
Right.
We want to be able to answer people's questions. So if you guys have any questions, you can send them in to what? Maybe your TikToks for now. Maybe we'll make a Facebook page for the podcast.
Right. And then you can send that into there. We'll do some more advertising, but send in questions. We'll ask them. That's how a majority of our stories came up today was from my TikTok live where people were talk about this.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So we definitely want questions if you
have any.
If you want to hear about something specifically.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And then we'll give you maybe a shout out or something for asking the question.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And helping us to have things to talk about.
Yeah, you write our podcast for us.
And then also maybe they can give drink suggestions too, because every single time that we do Before the Hangover, we want to be able to
have a different
drink and maybe talk about it. Again, Susie likes making drinks, and I like.
Yeah, I
drinking
got
them.
really into making cocktails. So each time I want to make, I want to expand a little bit, try different things.
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
So send in your suggestions for questions and drinks.
So
we will see you guys next week.
Next week, yeah. Thanks for tuning in if you made it this far.
Yeah, let's cheers. Let's clink.
Let's clink our empty glasses.
All right.
There we go.
All right, and don't bunny.
Bunny.
Don't be bunny.
Don't be bunny.
Don't be bunny.